I became the manager of Birmingham City, and with only 6 games to go in our second Premier League season, we could make Champions League football. Same points than Chelsea, 1 point behind Liverpool, who we beat last episode in a very dramatic win if you remember. This episode will wrap up the season, playing first at Sheffield United, then home to Leicester, away at West Ham, home to Man United, away to Spurs, very difficult matchups, and then at home to Burnley, to close of course the season. In looking at the development of those players, we have Cresswell, who is now 10 years younger than Rudiger, 84 overall. I mean, I love to use Rudiger, but Cresswell has to start at least as many games as him, especially next season. Sessegnon was more of a stopgap. I mean, I'm still looking for a better left back in the future, but he did his job, of course. Did very well. Partey, I'm a bit unsure about. He was a good signing on one hand. He's a very physical, experienced player, but he did a lot of stupid things, getting a couple of red cards that were just unnecessary. Diao, Stansfield and Everton, our top front three are top, absolutely fantastic. Just like Stroikens as well, who's 20 to 84. Wharton has grown a lot this season, and that's maybe the player who developed the best in all this squad here. But of course, rewarding the likes of Bellingham, who scored the winner last episode. Kilik as well, Haynes, Hall, Cresswell, all of them get game time, as well as Suarez, who is already nearly at the overall of Svila. We are going to simulate that first game away at Bremer Lane against Sheffield. We need a win here. That's quite simply how it is, but we lose. Oh my god, McBurney gives Sheffield a goal and they win. Which means that against Leicester, with Cresswell ahead of Rudiger in the centre-back spot, we have to win already. Quick simming that game in hope of a win. And we only draw again. Stroikens saves us in the 87th, but that's not good enough. That's simply not good enough to get Champions League football. Against West Ham, we'll really have to do something away from home, with Rudiger back into the centre-back spot. Starting off with an attack for West Ham, it's Kudus. Careful, good player. Plays it into Edson Alvarez. Edson Alvarez running into the box. Doesn't get really stopped here, and already West Ham are ahead. It's Mohamed Kudus. 23 minutes in. Corner kick Diao now. We have an opportunity. It's Rudiger. Still though a chance. Great shot, but gets saved. Stansfield now running. That's what he can do. He's so strong, so fast as well, and he scores the equalizer. He never disappoints. It's Jay Stansfield, of course. Benrahma now for West Ham. Benrahma giving it inside. Careful. Good shot, good chance, good goal. 2-1 West Ham. Again, the Hammers on the attack. We are just so sluggish sometimes, especially defensively. Again, Mohamed Ali Cho. Again, West Ham on the attack. Still Potts. I don't even know this guy. And again, all the pressure is on Jay Stansfield, who has to go through again here with all of his speed. But he gets caught up with. Absolutely brilliant. 83 minutes in. Kudus with a pen for West Ham. Chance to make it 3-1, and he does. Going cheekily down the middle. We are just not in a good patch right now. We lose 3-1 to West Ham. That's it. And I think that is also it with Champions League football, because we are granted only 3 points of Spurs, but they have a game in hand on us. So have Liverpool. It's going to be so tough now. You know what, lads? I've made some drastic changes. Bellingham comes into the side at CDM ahead of Partey. We have Haynes on the right, replacing Diao for this game. Cresswell again at centre-back, replacing Rudiger. And Suarez in goal, replacing Svila. It is, of course, for the game against Manchester United at home here at St Andrews. Mario Stroikens. We start off mostly very fast. Very often we start off with a lot of firepower, but then go down from there. But now Bellingham. Can we start strong again here? It's Dexter Haynes. Good ball. It is Stroikens! 1-0 already. That's what I said. We start off so strong most of the time. I mean, just look at that ball here. Stansfield and then Dexter Haynes. We should play him more often. I'm telling you guys. Stroikens with a good header. United have been controlling this game, but we have scored that first goal, of course. And that's what separates the two sides so far. Rashford. But that could change now, as Rashford gives the ball out to Garcia, who is very free. But Wharton then comes to the rescue. He's been so clutch. It's nearly half time. Please don't concede now, lads. Laird has lost it against Rashford. Rashford now. Rashford scores the equaliser. I mean, we couldn't get the ball off Rashford and he scores just before half time. And Stansfield with a big intervention here. Stansfield, he's the man for the job, for any job. Still Stansfield trying to go on his own, but the goalkeeper saves. Now Rashford against Wharton. Wharton goes to the ground. I think he wanted to commit a foul there, but doesn't get to him. And then Rashford tries to embarrass our defenders, but Cresswell comes to the rescue. Laird now coming forward. He doesn't do that often. Still Laird, and we know why he doesn't do it often. Maguire of all people clears it. It's Gay now into careful. Højlund scores a goal again. They are up 2-1 now. Going into our risky factory again here. Stroikens and Wharton, the only midfielders. Kiliksoy joins Stansfield up top and replaces Bellingham. Neverton running down the line. No one in the middle. Now, I mean, we have one striker more, and here he goes. It's Kiliksoy. They didn't have him on the counter. It's a goal. Manchester United didn't count with Semi, who punishes them here in the 82nd. We get an equaliser. I mean, that is dangerous, but the teammates are there to pick him up. And he was there to pick up, of course, Neverton's ball into Semi Kiliksoy, who just fires it past the goalkeeper. Rasmus Højlund now again careful against this lad. But we win it against him, but then lose it back immediately. That's not what I like. It's Rasmus Højlund again. It is Gay into... I don't even know who this guy is. It's Olmo, I think. Garnacho once again. Garnacho. They score again. That is just frustrating as hell. That is just unbelievable. To give us some more firepower, we've brought on Diao. He's here on the ball, but I'm just shattered at this moment. I mean, we only have 2 minutes. The guys don't even run with me. Only Semi Kiliksoy makes a run, and maybe here he comes to the chance and he scores! It's 3-3. That is unbelievable. This game is absolutely bonkers. It was the 92nd, 93rd minute, and we get still something out of this game. Manchester United can't believe it. They thought they'd won it in the end, but Kiliksoy with an incredible control here. That's Jay Stansfield like what he did there. I mean, he's just such a good joker, such a great joker. He scored 2 goals now. And that's it. Last kick of the game. Once again, we rescue something at home very late on. It's not for the first time in this episode, in this series actually. That's how the table looks, with of course 2 games to go. We are in 7th spots. We have dropped down 62 points. All of them around us have a game in hand on us, except for United, who are behind us. If you enjoyed this series, and if you enjoyed the grind of the final games of the season with Birmingham, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Our last big game of this season is away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. After that, we'll play Burnley at home, but yeah, that we can simulate that. But this game is really the big deal. I mean, that's a good indication of where we could head next season already. I mean, this game, of course, will have to make huge upgrades, also depending on if we get European football. But this game here is, of course, to be taken seriously. Lo Celso. Beraldo bodies him, and they will get a free kick early doors here. It is Solomon to take, and he hits the crossbar. We don't get it away until Rudiger comes. Here comes Stroikens now. Can he send Neverton away? What a lot of space here for our pacey winger. It's Neverton. Neverton! No! Vicario saves. Darwin Núñez now. Careful. Still Darwin. Svila, good save, but then the rebound goes to Lo Celso. Tottenham are ahead, 1-0. Giovanni Lo Celso. It was Kulusevski actually, not Lo Celso, so yeah. Now Stroikens though, can we react immediately? It's Mario going one-on-one and then striking it wide. Stroikens gives it into Partey. Partey trying to find Laird, he does so. Good ball inside, it's Stansfield! He does what he does best. Once again, Jay Stansfield delivers. Now those Spurs again on the attack, and again they have a chance, and again they score. It's 2-1. Defensively, sometimes we are open. And here he comes again with intervention, with an interception. Still Giovanni Lo Celso. Can't even speak his name properly, but Svila with a good save against him. And then Cesenio with a bad ball against his former team. Still Spurs, and again Svila with a big save. He keeps us in it right now. Everton with a great run here to begin the second half. Neverton. Good save, goalkeeper. Darwin Núñez, careful. He's on the charge now. And he scores. It's 3-1 to Tottenham. Again, we are dribbling too much. We aren't playing good enough football. We are relying too much on our counter-attacks. And that has to change. We have to get a couple of players in who can change that next season. Because otherwise we'll get smoked over and over again by teams like Spurs. And maybe we could get a fourth goal against us, but we defend well here. Now a party looking for Stansfield. Diao overlapping. Great ball by Stansfield. Just gets it perfectly right. Now Diao, we have to do this. But we don't. And they do it for us. They do it for us. They score an own goal. And we get one back. I mean... How hilarious was that? I mean, just look at it. We fumbled it. But they did a completely Spursy thing here. One shot the ball against the other one's leg and the ball went in. I mean, it can't be more slapstick. It's kept through the own goal. I mean, my tactic to bring on Kiliksoy as a super sub has worked wonders last game. So we're doing that again. Will this substitution work again? It's Diao. Ball inside. It's a header. It's a chance. And it's a big save. Kulusevski even trying to go forward once more with some sort of a trickery. The other time is already over. They try to score a fourth, which they could get here, but they don't, as Rudiger is there once again. He's been good, but it doesn't matter. It's too late. We lose 3-2 in a very entertaining game, you have to say. We get through the final game of the season against Burnley at home. That's just a final game. I don't even know if it's going to be important. We lose that anyways. I mean, not a good look here, but Job and Diao score. Oh well. Well, we still stay in 7th spot. Even after those terrible results, we stay ahead of Manchester United. Behind Newcastle, 7th. That's, of course, our Premier League finish in season number 4. Newcastle win the FA Cup over Spurs, so at least they don't win a trophy, Spurs. The Carabao Cup also goes to Newcastle. What have they eaten this season? Over Luton Town of all teams. The Champions League also goes to England, to Manchester City over Barcelona. Europa League to Germany, Dortmund over Bayern. And also the Europa Conference League goes to England. Liverpool win that. Why are they in the Europa Conference League? But oh well. I mean, just look at those stats. Stansfield 20 goals, 12 for Diao, 6 and 6 for Neverton, 5 goals, 6 assists for Stroikens. But apart from Stansfield, nobody has even come close to him. Diao maybe, 12 goals, he's not bad either. But Kiliksoy, he's come in clutch at the end of the season with a few goals. Laird is a great player. Rudiger, I don't know either. He's also gone down by 2. He's been a great asset, just like Partey. But both of them are just going down from here. We'll need to make big decisions for next season. I mean, it's looking great, apart from positions like Partey, like Rudiger, who are, as I said, going down in overall very quickly now. Cesenio and Svila are also on the chopping block. Suarez, for some reason, is very unhappy, but yeah, we might just be able to fix that. I don't know. Cresswell is there to overtake from Rudiger. We don't need an upgrade there, but certainly a new CDM, maybe a new left back, and probably also a new keeper for next season. Those are our wish lists. As I usually do in the final episode of a season, we are honoring our player of the season. At least I'm going to give you 3 options as per usual. Option number 1 is Jay Stansfield. He has grown to an 85, scored 20 goals, as I already said, in 27 apps. An absolute unit. Without him, we would have never made it into the top half of the table. Second, we have Antonio Rudiger, who has had a really good season. He's been a bit shaky at the beginning, but in the final episodes, especially from March onwards, he's been an absolute brick wall there at the back. So he's option number 2. And our final option has to be Adam Wharton. He's been absolutely brilliant in that season here. I mean, last season he struggled a lot, but this season he's been stellar. 23 years of age still only, 86 overall already. He's played 31 games. Season number 4 is in the books. 7th spot in the Premier League, probably no European football. We'll see that next season all. But until then, it's gonna take me probably a few days' time. Rebuild Sombrero is going to go on holiday for a few days. But until next time, stay healthy, stay happy. It's been Rebuild Sombrero. I'm out.